I went to the venue. I looked around. She was fucking popping. And then I start walking, and I walk all the way there down, and I saw the fucking World Tour guys dressed up.
In real life.
The real life fucking Battle Hub motherfuckers. I instantly had to run the other direction. Left the fucking thing, went back to the money match station. I swear, true story. Just like
So
I just.
speaking of Evo, how was your experience? But yeah, you can continue.
Oh no! I had to run from that because that shit's contagious. I haven't seen a godlike player that's part of that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to separate yourself. You know. So I separated myself because what if I breathe the same air that they do, right? I might just become an 0-2 player. So I instantly had to worry about that. So I instantly ran the other way, played with the top guys, and as I did that, my Evo experience was great. I was supposed to play, but then something happened with the email that they couldn't risk it since I didn't get the confirmation for 3 parties. So you're supposed to get, in order for me to compete, I just needed to get, I thought I only needed Capcom's blessing, which is, I got a yes. I got Evo's blessing, I got a yes, because I was never banned anyways from Evo, you know? And then last minute, I got an email and statement that's saying that I needed a confirmation from Evo Japan. I mean, I'm not Evo Japan, Capcom Japan. It's like, wait, what? So they were still waiting on the Capcom Japan email confirmation. But since it was during like 3 to 4 or 5 days before Evo, these motherfuckers probably got the email like on the bottom of their priority list. So I didn't get the email.
That's actually crazy.
So I didn't get the email. So imagine I wasn't able to compete, not because I was banned. It was just like I didn't get the email. I wasn't a priority, which is, I mean, I feel I kind of sort of understand, but I just bummed out. And then when all that happened, right? The Evo was like really nice. You can play Marvel. You want to play Marvel? No, I don't want to play Marvel. I didn't practice. I don't deserve that shit. Okay, I'm gonna miss everything. I'm just gonna be mad. So I didn't want to do it. So I was like, all right, it's all good. I mean, it's just one Evo. It's fine. Like, but my experience was great. I had a great time playing with the Canadians. They have supported me every Evo. I'm not gonna name them out of respect. But they have consistently supported me throughout my entire fighting game career. With the constant money matches, every event. The entire Canada. I don't know. They've just been awesome.
Whole
like
country.
I get a special invite in their in their special rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, so I love those guys. So so I had a great time. In the Evo.
Nice,
Great, yeah. I challenged Kakaru. I would have cooked him for sure, but he had to go because his pools apparently starts early and all this shit. So I decided that I'm just gonna go to Japan and visit them. So I'm gonna go see them in 3-4 weeks. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you were telling me that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
My Evo experience, it was actually pretty good for the most part. I just competed in a couple things, but there was just like one issue where my schedules got completely like messed up, and they even though I had finished my pool on time, I guess I don't know what was going on between they're not having enough setups, or they didn't have enough games, or things were taking too long. I actually have no idea what was going on, but I was in top 32 winners of KOF. And then
Really?
so yeah.
Wow.
And then I lost to Mago, right? So I'm top at this point. I'm at 17th place, and my pool was done, right? So my second set of pools were done. I thought I was done for the day because somebody told me I was done for the day. This was Friday, right? So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just focus on Street Fighter right now. Wrong, right? So after I was done, they're like, hey, everything's lagging, everything's this, everything's that. Things are delayed. And I was like, oh, it's cool. I don't play anymore, right? And they're like, no, you're playing right now. And
Wow.
I was like, wait, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, so it starts at 6. So I'm sitting there and I was like, all right, well, I mean, I guess, I wanted to eat, but I was like, all right, cool, whatever, I'll play. and they're like, "Oh, it's still delayed." I was like, "Wait, what do you mean?" They're like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be done in like a half an hour." I was like, "All right, cool, I guess." Right. So I waited for half an hour. They were like, "Oh, it's still delayed. You know, it'll probably be ready by 7." Right. So
Oh.
so I'm still waiting. Right. It's about like 6:45, 6:50, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, so you're playing Street Fighter right now. So go to your Street Fighter pool, just do all of your pool, and then come back." And I was like, "Okay, well, I guess sure, right? Now you want me to switch between games,
Yeah,
right?"
that's not good. That's not good. Your mental is fucked already, mind you. You're never
Yeah.
gonna play 100% of your pool capabilities.
So
Yeah.
I'm breezing through Street Fighter, right? And I was like,
Uh-huh.
"All right, cool. At least if I just make it out in winners, you know, and then try to focus back for King of Fighters, I'll be good. Whether or not they screwed up, right?" Psych. They were in the middle of my Street Fighter matches. They were like, "You're holding up the bracket." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "We need you right now. You have to play right now." And I was like, "Dog, like, are you for real? You just told me to go play my Street Fighter matches."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Nah, you got to play right now." I lost
Oh,
4 rounds straight.
like no. So like
I
before.
mean, I lost both games free.
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely out of focus. You had to reconfigure your brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm in Street Fighter mode right now, or I'm in this mode right now. And then on top of that, you weren't even ready to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that matters. Those little things, they fucking add up. And then you're just out of focus. Then you're automatically gonna get bodied the first game, and then you're gonna try to like reconfigure and come back. Sometimes it's just too late. Like, this is why most pros only play one game at Evo, right? Like, but we can still play two. Two is kind of easy-ish, as long as you have a manager that's chilling there in the other side. Like, that's what that was the best thing, I feel.
I know. That's the thing though, right? Because I didn't think that there would be that many issues. Now, you know what's even crazier than that? So I played a total of, I would say, like 18 matches.
Mm.
No, wait, maybe more, maybe 20 matches, right? Throughout the entire Evo. I went on stream one time.
I mean,
Even when I went through my pools for the first set of pools in Street Fighter, then I went through my second set of pools in Street Fighter, then I went into my third set of pools in Street Fighter. I never went on stream one time. Yet the scheduling and everything was still messed up and things were still delayed. For top 16 qualifying matches, I was still not put on stream because apparently I'm holding up the bracket.
okay.
And even though I was told that we were gonna save the qualifying matches for stream, they were just like, "F it" at this point. So I think I was lied to like a total of like 5 times in a row. Like, it was so weird.
Like, that's so weird that you had to experience that. Like, okay, Chris, are you friendly to those bracket runners? Those guys.
Yeah, what? I'm following all the rules.
No, that's not my question. If you follow the rules, are you friendly towards them?
Yeah, what? I say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm ready to play my matches. Let's do the thing."
Okay.
I don't know what else you want from me, champ. I don't know what else you want from me. I'm a paying customer like everybody else. I pay $200 to be there like everyone else.
I didn't say you fuck up. I didn't say you fuck up there. I'm not. Like, you're right. You're a paying customer. You want to be treated the same as everybody else, right? Okay. Well, guess what? They treated you the same as everybody else. You didn't want that. You want to be treated like Chris G.
Talking about, I wanted to play my match when I was supposed to play my match, not an hour and a half later.
Oh, Chris, you want to be treated like Chris G. So
no, I want to be treated like I can make top 16 fairly. That's what it's like what I keep telling you, right? It's all about minimizing the excuses that one can make. If I was ready, if I could actually sit there and make 5 excuses and they're all right at the exact same time, Not to mention that one, I was lied to when I was told I was done for the day. Two,
Sure.
I was lied to when I was supposed to play. Three, I was lied to when I was supposed to go finish pools in one thing and then come back. And then four, I was lied to when I was supposed to be on stream.
Yes, okay. All of those, you couldn't control them. That's out of your control. The only thing you can control is like actually be nice to those like bracket runners. I promise you, I literally go out of my way. I tell them everything. Hey man, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna try to do my best to make your life easier. Okay, I'm gonna be here. I promise. Okay. Then every time like, hey man, I'm gonna just do an interview. I'm gonna be right here. Like, yo, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna do this. I literally communicate to them all the time. And after that shit, sometimes I give them a fucking drink, a Gatorade or something. And then I'm really nice to them. And then now these motherfuckers, right? They held my marble pool at that Evo, no cap. You can see the schedule. Ryan LB, everybody, that whole side, apology man, that whole side, I was supposed to play in the top 32 winners. They held that shit. They ran the bottom side and the losers. They waited for me because I was playing Street Fighter. I was literally nice to all of them. I swear. I didn't want to be treated like same as everybody else. Okay? I didn't want to be... I mean, if I could be treated like the way Daigo is treated, then that would be great. You know, but we're not like the same as everybody else. It's not like we were taking advantage. It's not like we left the venue. We're playing a tournament too. We just happened to, you know, play... We just happened that we get far. Okay? So... I think I did it good, you know, be friendly with them, be nice. And then I get some baby special treatment, like, yeah, hold the bracket so I can focus a little bit more on Street Fighter. Let me just body Wolfgrown and like a few Japanese guys, you know, and then, you know, get far in Street Fighter. Then, let me just finish. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, let me do a favor. I promise, I owe you 5,000, okay, like that. Please, not the amount of money, okay? Like, please. Let me just qualify in top 8, then I'll finish my fuck. Then I'll go there and just make your life easier. Just run the losers to the bottom side. They fucking did that shit, bro. They did that shit. And then after I qualify in top 8, I go to my marble pool, I gave it all away. You feel me? Like, so I'm saying, in general, be nice to those motherfuckers because those guys will move everything just to accommodate you.
Yeah, guess what? That was the opposite effect.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong.
I got the opposite effect.
Yeah. You didn't do anything wrong. You did the standard. That's why they treated you standard.
Do you think if Tokido would have lost to Kakeru, you think Kakeru could have made it back? Or you think he was just going to lose to Punk?
What do you mean, Kakeru? Oh, Kakeru wins Evo.
If he would have won that match?
Yeah, I think so. He wins Evo. Because okay, this is how it works, okay? There's a triangle, okay? So Daigo is basically Kakeru's baby baby mama, right? So every day Kakeru comes over and just taps out Daigo 10-0, 10-1, 10-0, 10-1 every day. You know, Daigo don't even have to wear panties anymore. Kakeru shows up, Daigo gets fucked.
Wait, is it really that bad?
Oh, bro, we've analyzed these videos, bro. Like nonstop. What are you talking? I made it my content, bro, to talk about this crazy shit. This is reality.
So he's just getting absolutely destroyed.
Like absolutely so bad. Like Kakeru will be fucking destroying this guy Daigo every day, right? Like the Kakeru streams, right? Goes to Daigo, challenge Daigo. Daigo gets whooped, right? Cooks him, right? Every day. Then Daigo hits up his boy. Tokido shows up, plays Kakeru and beats fucking Kakeru. With some proper strategy, proper planning. Okay, it was great. It was fucking good.
Wait, are they both playing Ken?
Yes, Daigo and Tokido both play Ken. Right. So basically.
So what's Daigo's problem then in that matchup?
Oh yeah. So I broke it down. Daigo is throwing fireballs in the area that you shouldn't be throwing fireballs, but you can throw fireballs, but you shouldn't throw fireballs. So the reason is. Why you shouldn't is because if you're throwing fireballs there, you don't have much reward by throwing it. Because the JP don't give a fuck if you throw a fireball there. Basically, if you're throwing a fireball, you're not doing the following. You're not drive rushing fierce. You're not doing dragon lash. You're not jumping. You're not doing standing roundhouse. You're not doing walking standing medium kick. You're not doing run overhead. low forward. Like I'm saying, you're not doing all the other shit that has more reward with the same with like less risk. So Taquito threw maybe 6 fireballs in the span of like 4 games. You know, Daigo probably threw 30 already in 2 games. Like I'm saying, like that. So
Jesus Christ.
so when that happened, I was like, oh my god. So if Kakeru can't fucking beat Taquito, right? So if Kakeru would have beaten Taquito, right, in Evo top 8, his confidence would have skyrocketed because he finally beat his daddy. Because that's his dad, you know. Like it would have been like that. Like it would have been ridiculous. Yeah.
It definitely could have been something, but obviously it didn't happen. Angry Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he's nice.
Man, super nice.
He is just that good. I watch him play.
So good,
and it's like just fearless. He's like a fearless warrior who's just always ready.
Mm-hmm. I got to Vegas, right? I got there 2:12, and then I got a DM from Angry Bird and Big Bird. Yo, where you at? Come through. It's like, what the fuck? Are you guys psychic? How the fuck do you guys know I just got here to the hotel?
Oh, that's the thing you tweeted, right?
Yeah. So, of course, mind you, I just got off streaming. You know what I mean? Like, so, all right, I go hang out with them. We got stuck in the elevator. Fucking, they forgot the key nonstop. It took us 2 hours before we got it. Before we can actually play because we get to see a lot of people. Hi, hello, you know. And we got to play and it was really fun, you know. Fucking Angry Bird fucked me up with some new shit that I learned. And then I played Big Bird. It was really good. Did really well versus them. Actually, I did really well across the board against every fucking pro except for Angry Bird. But he's the Evo champ, so it's okay. But like I'm saying, like these guys are so. So I didn't really feel that there was a huge skill gap until I felt Angry Bird like his meta within the game, how he plays the game. He was so insane. Like, how many times did you get a perfect parry and we cash out the damage, right? Let's say you get a perfect parry, we do like a fucking Fierce into DI or a normal BNB combo to position ourselves for a potential hit. These guys, they're doing some sick shit. Like the perfect parry, my normal, like a far normal, they drive rush forward and then they use that momentum to go for a shimmy or for a mix. They don't use the frame advantage that they get for a combo that would get 50% scaling. Like they were doing shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? They're about to get burnt out because they have very few drive meter, and I threw a fireball, and then it's one of those like if you parry it you burn out because you don't have enough for a parry, right? But what they did was he fucking perfect parried it, and held it, and then fucking got my Fierce too, and built bar again. And I was like, I had to pause the game. I was like, all pros know this, but nobody does this in a real game. And the fact that you're doing this in a real game, that says that you practice this how many times? And this
I tried a perfect parry fireballs.
Yeah.
And I'd be just failing.
Yeah.
like every time you throw a fireball, I like a guile, same thing. Mm-hmm. I'd be trying to walk up and perfect parry, and I'm like, yeah, it is. Like obviously I still need to train more, but when I be seeing like him and Kakeru just fearlessly perfect parrying everything, I'm like, dog, man, I guess I just need to just sit in the lab and just let somebody throw a fireball at me so I could just perfect parry it.
The parry part, okay. Like, let's say somebody keeps doing a jump in, the same timing. Somebody keeps doing the same Dragon Lash timing. You technically have a 1 out of 3 chance, right, to perfect parry it. Like, you know, right? Like, in general, if somebody does it, I think, you can't do it 100%.
Like, over and over again, yeah.
Yeah, you get 1 out of 3, right? So the guy ran good. Because he wasn't doing that the set before. He wasn't parrying like that. He was on a different level that set. Because like it's really hard to do that shit. Mind you, I have to also read your timing when you do certain things. Like, you know, like so I have to luck out within that 2-frame window that I do have to do it. Like so I'm saying he lucked out, but in the same time that was his intention to perfect parry, so he deserves it. But I'm saying to get that shit 32 times in that set, that shit's insane. Because he's never done it. Mm-hmm.
What I actually find weird, now that I think about it, is that when people do safe jump setups, right?
Uh-huh.
Obviously, the button is meaty on your wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you get perfect parry every single time?
Because I believe that the safe jump frames needs to be you need to be plus 41, and then you do jump in, and then you do it, and then that's when it becomes a safe jump. So if you parry there, you become minus, right? Like if you get perfect parried, I guess you get the punish, right? Like
Oh
I
no,
think so.
I don't think you get punished. It
You get
actually
punished. Yeah, you
no,
become minus. You become minus. I'm sorry, you become
yeah.
minus. Yeah. So it's basically you just empty jump, and then obviously you're gonna be minus. That's basically what it is. But I'm saying like you can't do that anymore because there's a counter to that now. So you empty jump and you grab. Obviously that's the default. Now you can do the Nemo tech. You empty jump. They will whiff that parry. You DI them, and they can't. That's the unblockable DI. Basically, I know DI is unblockable, but that's the DI that you can't counter DI. Do you know about that, Chris?
Yeah, I saw the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. So that's the
And
counter to
like
that.
it's like when I played him, he was so ready. Like he checked almost every drive rush. Like
Yeah.
it was almost as if like he just like yes, it was 1-1, last round, but for some reason I definitely had to like almost machine gimmick my way, to the last round.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he would like get me, like all the
Mm-hmm.
clean hits, it was almost as if it was like robotic. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so
he was
sharp.
always he was always going to go for
Mm-hmm.
that, and it was always going to work. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, like what? Why is this? Why is this happening? Like, why
Bro,
is he
he's so
playing so
advanced.
much different from other people?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So advanced.
It was like he wasn't playing with feeling. There were no feelings involved. It was like, I'm at this range. This will work all the time. If he does this, I will do this. If he does that, I will do that. And I'm like, dog, this is just.
I
Forget the fact that he's playing JP, but he was just mad, like, just good with it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but some players are just like that. I can't wait though. I can't wait to fucking go there and play with them every day.
Yeah, I've noticed that like during Evo, from playing a bunch of people, and then of course going to locals and playing online and stuff, like losing to like certain players, I'm like, okay, they are playing this like there's an answer for literally every single situation all the
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh bro,
And
that shit
and, and
everything's mapped out. Yeah.
yeah, like and I've noticed that these like basic stuff that a lot of people are doing just don't work.
Oh, they don't work anymore.
They don't.
They
And
don't
like
work.
me, like obviously I'm getting hit by
Uh-huh.
YOLO everything, and
Yeah.
I'm playing with feeling and all this stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dog, I'm not supposed to be doing that. Like
Yeah.
it's almost as if like it's Street Fighter 4 in a sense where
It's
when
mapped
some
out.
like not
Yeah.
necessarily OSing,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what to do in all these situations, and
Yeah.
they've already almost mastered it. Like there's still like a while to go,
Mm-hmm.
before like they're completely robotic,
Mm-hmm.
but they're trying to play with as little feeling as possible. Like, and I think that's what like a lot of this like top six, well, like I guess at this point, right, top 32 was showing us that these players are really they are on another level.
Nah, they ain't all that, bro. I cooked them motherfuckers, bro. They ain't shit. Okay, I'm telling y'all. Okay, like I'm okay. Now they're hella good. But I'm saying like,
The lucky champ didn't enter.
no,
Champ
no, no, no. It's not that.
everybody.
No, it's not that. I don't feel for a second that there was like that there was a huge gap between the best players in the world. But mind you, the only person during that tournament that had a gap was like Big Bird and Angry Bird during Evo weekend. Okay, but then because Mena, when I said that he was the best player in the world because his worst placement was his worst placing was fucking second place, right? So Mena RD was like to me was like fucking ridiculous, and Mena is just so good. So and then the Gamers 8 happened, and you could just see the
So
separation.
now we can talk about some Gamers 8.
Yeah. And gamer save.
Let me see. Hold on. What was so first place Cockaroo, second place Angry Bird, third place Punk, fourth Big Bird, fifth through sixth Mena DCQ and Knuckle Doo and BX Bow.
Okay, that's the top 5, bro. That's the top 5 in the world. Okay. Which one is the first candidate here?
Well, I guess just for starters, JP.
Just stop fucking around. Put the man at number 1.
JP, Ken, Lou.
Yes, thank you. We know this already. This man has curated too many top players. It's done. We know. He's the president. He is easily fucking Hugh Hefner, bro.
No, but this is the funny part, right? Is that people still don't think JP is S tier, which is just the most craziest thing. And remember when the game first came out, I was like, yo, like there's something wrong with this character. And people were like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Like he has to play neutral and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, dog, this is just nonsense.
He's the best. Okay. Where do you put Jury?
I think Jury's S. Jury has literally
same. Yeah, same.
Now, this is the thing. This is where people don't think Jerry's good. Not enough people play the character. That's it. The end. So you see JP, Ken, and Luke, and you're like, oh, this is easily that good. But what? You got Eduardo, Nephew.
Mago, who's like 50-50 now. Shanghai is a KOF player, and half of China plays JP. Plays JP and Jury and DJ. So I'm saying, like, Jury's popular over there. Here in NA, we got a few, right? We only got a few. We got like Jack, right? You know, just a kid, and Blazy, Eduardo, Nephew, so far, and that other guy, the guy from the East Coast. There's like a couple of them as well, like 6 players. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not enough. And I guess at this point, right, I feel like just putting top 6 in S makes sense. So, Guile and Cammy. I don't think DJ is S tier, and I will die on that hill.
Yeah, that's true. I actually had this. Okay, this is your list. I'm not trying to persuade you, okay? But we have the same exact top 4. But I had Guile and Cammy here because Guile, the reason why I put him below, because there's too many JPs and he gets cooked by JP. Okay? So I put him below because it should be relative to it.
I guess.
And then I put Cammy here as well because Cammy is not as easy as Jury. You know, but yeah, this is your list. This is your list, bro. This is on you. It's on you. I respect your list.
No, this is dialogue. All right. The thing with Guile is that I do like put him like again like tied for 5th, right? So 5th, 6th. It honestly, I'm gonna be real. It's just flash kick. Flash kick having the range that it does.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like the fact that you could hit the tippy tip of like low forward and then flash kick.
Yeah,
I think that's the literal only nerf he kind of needs.
Yeah.
If like I don't mind the booms. Definitely the what is it? The V skill. What is that move called? That's definitely like kind of stupid.
Yeah. The other fireball, the charge, whatever the fuck that shit is called, the Sonic whatever.
Sonic Blade. I don't think that should have just been a quarter circle move.
I mean, it's the same. Whatever you want to do.
No, because you can't. I don't even think you need to. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think you need to charge. You can
don't need.
Punch and then forward, boom.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point of it. Yeah.
So it's like it definitely just those 2 moves is like I don't mind his normals and stuff, but for him to be able to get a combo off of literally everything with just flash kick is what I'm thinking is stupid. I don't play him because I don't like the input system still,
Uh huh.
and I can't even pull off basic combos with Guile
Sure.
for some reason. It's the first time ever
Sure.
that I'm playing Guile and can't pull off basic stuff. But
Sure.
yeah, no, definitely. Cammy though, I don't think she has a problem with the cast though.
Nothing. She doesn't have no problem. She just doesn't have any easy shit, and she doesn't do a lot of damage. Like she doesn't. Mind you, she gets in really fast. She has pretty good normals, but she just a lot of like, she just be
So then at
doing.
that point, do you like because they're still that much better than the rest? Wouldn't it just be like S minus then? Because
What is,
it's not like they have a problem with anything. They're just like just a tiny bit.
I mean, you can put
Not,
it there. They're at the end of your S, so that's already considered. Mind you, like Cammy, I don't know anybody better than Cammy after this four. But mind you, this four is better than Cammy for sure overall because they have way more winning matchups than Cammy. That's all. But Cammy's fucking S tier for sure. I think, right? But yeah, it's up to you.
okay.
Okay, this is your
Bl-
6.
Blanca DJ.
Uh huh.
I think I think Shun is right underneath them. So I think I put her at A along with Rashid.
What happened with Marissa?
Yeah, Marissa I think also is A tier. I
Okay.
think that looks
That's great. I mean, this all relatively. You could have just merged them in the A plus. It's the same, but if you want to put A, that's fine. Like, okay, do you think that? Oh yeah, I guess what I see what you're saying. Like you feel like Blanca and DJ is a tier above Chun Li and Marissa. Is that what you're saying?
the problem right now that like I'm having right with like Marissa in general and having her like not be A plus two
Huh?
is that like just looking at her is a dice roll. Like she can sometimes look like B and sometimes be the best character in the game, and it literally is just one hit. Like
Yeah.
it's so weird where you should put a character that gets one hit and wins.
Oh, we had Abigail before. That's
Yeah,
fucking for
exactly,
sure.
right?
And
So she
that's
is
there.
like Abigail.
Yeah. They
Um,
call her Abby Girl.
Abby
Yeah.
girl.
Uh huh.
I do you think she's better than Chun Li? Because
I think I didn't say better, but I think they're the same tier because Chun Li works hard, right? Works hard, has a lot of good tools, fucking perfect. Like it has a lot of things that's that makes a character good, but she doesn't have a lot of like like the one touch destruction compared to this compared to this one. Like also one hit, bro, is insane. Mind you, Marissa does well versus the top tiers against Ken, Luke, Cammy, Guile, fucking JP, bro, and beats DJ. Like, just think about that part.
yeah, yeah,
That's a lot of matchup fucking advantage, dude, against the top tier characters. That's all.
definitely. Well, I mean, I guess at that point, right? Because it's like if you look at the two characters above her, I mean, DJ. What's really weird about DJ also is that it really is Drive Rush. Like, I can just imagine the first patch, like where they're like, "Yo, DJ, you can't Drive Rush anymore." You like, and that's why I made a tweet literally today, and I was like, if Drive Rush gets nerfed, like even slightly, or just specifically, DJ's Drive Rush gets nerfed, I feel like he just goes straight to eighth.
Oh,
Like imagine if DJ players have to learn how to play DJ.
what I'm saying is that the DJ, like, look, Drive Rush is not the problem anymore. That shit gets checked like 80% of the time now.
I mean,
Yes, bro.
okay, but okay, at that point, then you could kind of argue who's doing good with DJ, right? Sheehan
Cien, bro. Cien be cooking motherfuckers in Asia. But he's the best DJ though. That's it. He's the
See,
best
and
DJ.
I haven't really seen DJ players like really actually
He's
make
really the
weight.
best. I know, but he's the best. He's the best DJ. I swear. I swear. I swear. He is. And it's not even close, to be honest.
Oh no, I definitely I saw Zian win. I forgot what
It's not
tournament it
close.
was.
Yeah, he won the
And-
tournament in China.
Yeah,
Stacked ass tournament too.
and my man was dancing on people.
Yeah. Like yeah, it's insane. Wait, so wait a minute. You have DJ and Blanca better than Chun Li and Marissa. So where did I put Marissa? On the top?
I guess for now, just leave her there.
Okay.
Because again, the
Okay.
character is just dice roll.
Okay. It's your list, baby. It was like, what do you? So it's saying so Chun Li is with Rashid now and Marissa, okay? And then you got Blanca and this one, this guy, better than her.
So
Did you-
I actually
okay.
think that Rashid is better than what people think he is.
Nobody called him bad, by the way.
Because a lot of people definitely like look at Rashid right now and they're like, because even me, I'm thinking, damn, he don't do damage.
Uh-huh.
But he definitely does have like a bunch of grimy stuff, and almost everything he does is stealing turns into plus frames. So he's
Yeah.
he plays like Marissa.
But no damage, huh? That's not
Yeah.
a good character.
No, but the thing is that like he has the gimmicks. He has a good projectile. I think he beats Marissa and characters like her. I think if a character
Oh
does
yeah.
not, if a character doesn't have a reversal, he
Yeah.
wins, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so like right now, right? Because I've been playing nothing but Rashid. He beat Zangief pretty convincingly.
You think so?
Yeah. He beats Manon. He beats Honda. I actually think he beats Dawson.
No, he doesn't.
I think he beats Dawson.
He does
I
not.
literally cooked Dawson's, like, besides for you, obviously, right? We're going even, but you're champ. And that's why I did the whole thing where I'm like, the person's not champ. But
Bro.
cooking Dawson like they don't exist.
Bro, that's always been the case, my man. Like, you can't tell me you play a Dawson and you play Perfect Legend, bro. Like, that's not the same. Like, you haven't played.
You.
I'm just saying, look, you haven't played against Cien's DJ. You haven't played against a Big Bird's fucking Marissa. It's like that. Kind of like that. Like, okay, how well do you do against Snake Eyes? Do you get even with Snake?
I beat Snake, I think, both times that we run into each other.
Oh, you don't run into him a lot, huh?
But I beat Snake Eyes with Jamie too.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie sucks balls. So
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to determine matchups, right? When you
Yeah.
have S tier players.
Yeah,
Right?
for
Like,
sure.
It's Snake Eyes playing
Yeah.
Zangief.
Yeah,
Right? So
for sure.
think about it. There's only two people, right? So like right now, I'm gonna put Snake. Wow. I'm gonna put Zangief in B- tier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's your list.
But that's the thing, right?
Mhm.
Other than Itabashi and Snake Eyes, are there such things as Zangief players?
Danny Pham, bro. Danny Pham and Kichipamu.
Oh yeah, Kichipamu.
Yeah,
Right?
Danny
Like,
Pham. Yeah.
But I'm talking about like tournament players. Like tournament players that actually will win the tournament, right? You got
Uh-huh. Only
You
Snake
gotta-
Eyes and Itazan, yes. The Zangief.
Kichipamu, he still plays Zangief in his game?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Same as Itazan, but Itazan is also learning Marissa on the side for now. But they're playing Zangief primarily.
Yeah. So like obviously Danny Pham, and the rest of them that play Zangief, they're still good players. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, right, when you're like, all right, who's gonna make top 8 that plays Zangief?
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't change the fact that boom, Zangief is not. Well, obviously he's decent, but he's not great at the game.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
And that's what I mean. Like when I say, okay, I think Rashid beats Dawson, but literally there is only you. So
Yeah.
so if I body literally every single Dawson player,
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly believe that the character beats Dawson. The same way you beat Cammy players in Street Fighter 5.
That wasn't that bad of a matchup, though, I feel. That's not so bad.
But if you ask any other player, if you ask the other Dawson players, they would cry. So,
Okay. So first of all, you have Rashid here, not in the middle now. This is the list, okay? Who's the next one? Who do we put? Put Zangief here at the bottom, right?
Yeah, for sure. Lily, also joining him.
Lily, okay. Who's worse, Lily or Zangief?
I think Lily's worse.
Yeah, Lily's worse. Okay, I'm glad we agree on that. Okay.
But the thing is that Lily still okie dokes people.
Yeah,
right?
sure. Like any character, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Zangief still has to like just straight like kind of be better. Lily will just say, all right, something might work out.
Sure.
So that's why I don't think she's like actually terrible. But her kit and her game plan is just flawed.
Yeah,
she's
I
a
agree.
flawed character that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Manon, same thing, B-.
Manon's B- with Zangief and Lily, huh? Okay.
I don't think Manon's that good at all.
Oh yeah, sure. I agree. Yeah. For sure.
I haven't seen literally a Manon. And I know Idon plays Manon, but it also looks rough.
Yeah, for sure.
So who else plays Manon?
Gachikun, Oil King, but they all dropped her after that weekend. So yes. So that's it.
So the fact that people are using Zangief more than Manon, but people think Manon's better, is kind of funny at that point.
Strider dropped. Strider 801 Strider also dropped Manon for Marissa. So 801 Strider is playing Marissa now, mind you, as well.
Now, E Honda. I feel like it's just going. We're gonna go back to that character. Honda,
come on, it's all good. G, it's your list. This is you.
I think at this point, right? Honda does good against most of the cast, but the character that everyone is playing at this point beat Honda.
Oh.
So like the JPs, and again, I think Rashid bodies Honda. I think.
Wait. Do you think your Rashid will beat my Honda for free?
Well, I think definitely I would beat your Honda. I also don't want to play it because I don't want to fight Honda. It's just boring as hell. But I literally at this point, everyone's getting washed by Rashid. But I do
Respect.
think that.
Okay.
I don't think he's on the same tier though as Chun and Marissa.
Okay. So where do we put Honda? Do you put it with Chun-Li and Marissa and Rashid, or is the bottom?
I think at this point, just it probably make more sense that he's A-. I think him and Dalsim are probably on the same tier.
Yeah, they are the same tier, but like this. But okay, we gotta put them here.
Yeah, we'll just put them there.
Okay. Okay.
Ryu B tier.
That's a good one. Okay.
Because that is like the standard. The standard for the game is Ryu, right?
Sure.
He's not great, but he's not bad either.
Absolutely.
Him definitely A tier. I think.
Wait, Kimberly is the same tier as Chun-Li and Marissa, huh?
I think it would probably be A-. I think A- would probably be E Honda.
We don't have A- though. We only have A+ and A.
But that's the thing, right? I do think that Kimberly is really good. It's weird. I don't think there's a true problem with Kimberly.
I don't think she's bad.
I don't know what problem she has.
Okay, well, I'm gonna create your entire row, Chris, just so you can do your thing. You know what I mean? Add a row below. Here we go. Okay, here. Okay, what is this? A now? This is A. A minus. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. How would you scale B plus? Okay, it's too many A's.
Yeah, B
Too
plus.
many B's. Okay, okay. But this shit is C. Okay, here.
There you
So,
go.
so, what do we put here now? B plus.
Honda. Like I.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like, and this is what sucks, right? Because I think, and I've always thought Dhalsim sucks in general in every single game because I just don't like Dhalsim, even though he's like good. But what's weird is that there really is just you, Mr. Crimson, and I guess Arturo, right? But like, it's always weird to me where he should go.
Okay, bro, but it's your list, my man. Make him.
No, I know that's why I'm thinking. I'm like, who do you think out of the top cast that Dhalsim beats?
Dhalsim might have a slight advantage on JP down the road, but right now it's even. Dhalsim definitely struggles against Luke, Ken, and fucking Cammy. Does okay against Jury. Definitely does well against Guile. Does okay against Blanca and, you know, a DJ. You put them on even or slightly, whatever. And then even with Chun, beats Marissa. I think he goes even with Rashid. Even with Kimberly and bodies everybody else below that. But yeah, so I'm saying, like, he only loses, really, technically. Even the Ken one is hard, like, he's winnable. Even the Lil Luke is very hard. Like, that's, like, somehow, like, you can kind of, like, make it work at times. But sure, it's definitely one of his hardest matchups, for sure. But, like, eventually when the Cammy players actually develops a brain, right? Because right now they're all premature, except for Punk, right? And a few. Like, that matchup is going to be impossible. This is probably the very first one that's going to feel like it's kind of hard for Dhalsim to beat Cammy. That's the only matchup I feel down the road is going to be very hard. Regardless how good Dhalsim becomes, the auto tech, is going to always struggle against Cammy. I feel. But yeah, you know, that's all.
Alright, screw it. Put him on B+. I'll put him on B+.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Because I honestly believe Kimberly's better than him.
Okay. That's your opinion.
And then Jamie, you know what? Honestly, at this point, he's a grappler, but he's a better grappler. So I'll put him at B.
Wait, hold up.
Jamie's a grappler.
Jamie's a grappler. Well,
he does what Manon does, but better.
but Jamie don't have drinks until he orders 3 fucking shots of Patron, bruh.
But that's the thing. I do feel like at this point, and after seeing like Jamie play, I think he's better than Manon.
Oh, well.
And again, like Zangief struggles against most of the cast. Jamie can still fight the cast. It's just he just needs more hits. He can do the same thing that a lot of characters do. It's just not great, and he needs more time. But I definitely think he's better than Lily.
But yeah, for sure, facts.
And then again, Zangief. You know what? Put Zangief on B.
Okay.
I think those two characters. I think Manon is just whack.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make mine. Okay? I'm not gonna waste any time. Okay? We know what's good. Every goddamn tournament, they got fucking 30 to 40% of the motherfuckers are playing these two motherfuckers, okay? There's gotta be some issues here, alright? We know this is established, alright? Then, I put Luke top 3, alright? With this, you can just interchange them. The only reason why I put Luke at number 3 is because Luke, classic Luke is really strong, but the modern version is way better. So I put Luke slightly better, right? Okay. So now this is my top 4. Then I put Guile in A+, because Guile gets cooked by this, goes even with this, but does cook this, but loses to Guile has like quite a few losing matchups, mind you. If you don't add Dawson, just know that he gets absolutely demolished by JP. And then Cammy, okay, Marissa gives him some problems as well. So I'm saying like these are like the super strong characters. Where's the other ones? Then I got DJ and Blanca and Cammy. So this is my usual template. Okay, this is the 6. Okay, there's top 6, but this 4 are interchangeable. However you want to fucking put them, don't matter. All of them are the same level. All of them are top tier. All of them are really strong. Okay.
So then why do you put them together with Guile and Cammy though?
Because I do think that they're still the same. I don't think they're that much better than a maxed out Blanca versus a maxed out Cammy, a maxed out Chun-Li. I don't think will be that much difference. Like I'm talking about maxed out. That's all. Like we saw. Okay, prime example. All DJ players in NA, okay, says Guile was unbeatable. Like they cannot beat Guile with DJ. It's impossible. Okay, Cien comes here and literally did not lose to Giles and also beat Knuckle-Doo. I'm just saying, when Cien said that match is 5-5, I believe him because he's the best fucking DJ.
Oh, I actually thought DJ Guile was 5-5.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
It's definitely, obviously you're fighting Guile.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I actually, when the game first came out, I was like, I feel like slightly that DJ does pretty good against Guile. I was like, that's why I also put DJ in front of Guile. But then after a while, right, with people, being gimmicky and drive impact and drive rushing and stuff like that, and I was like, DJ is playing his own game. He's not playing like it's like the top tier characters are playing the best version of the game. And then there's DJ, where you're like, it looks like it should be the same, but it's not.
Okay, now, let's just put these guys here at the bottom, okay? So it just makes you guys happy. But this doesn't make it look good. They're not that far apart. They're not fucking 2 tiers apart from S. They're just not.
That's why it's funny. That's why it looks weird, because they really are like millimeters, milliseconds. Like
yeah. They're not that far. That's what I'm trying to say. And also, just because you're in a different place right here does not mean like you're still not top 6 in the game.
Yeah, that's exactly why I put them together, right? Like, I guess at that point you could say like the top tier is ordered, and then have the rest of the characters like in their lists, not ordered, right? Because a lot of times the top characters in the game are in fact ordered.
Here, that's it. That's the order, okay? This is it. This is my list, okay? Boom. That's it. Top 10. Okay? We put Guile there. Because like he's the closest one to the top 5. Because he actually does well. Okay, I got Dalsum. Bro, a maxed out Dalsum is right here. Maxed out. I'm 35% Dalsum, bro. I'm so serious. I am telling you the truth, bro. I'm not capping. Like, I'm just not good enough to play my character. He got too much shit. I'm not good enough.
Well, at that point, right? Going back to Marvel.
Okay.
Viper, in theory, is broken.
No. It was not. No, it was not. What the fuck are you talking about? She cannot hit people.
Viper.
Yes, she cannot hit people. She cannot open you up.
She's literally one reaction away, guaranteed, to get a hit, be invincible, and kill your character. That's all she needs, is one reaction. And then you lose the game.
She cannot beat Magneto. She cannot fucking beat fucking Morgan. She ain't beating Zero. She hit people.
No, I'm saying, like you just said, a maxed out. if we're theory fighting, right? If we are theory fighting, characters like Viper are broken,
Oh, he's not
right?
broken.
Like in theory, Dhalsim is always the best character in the game because Dhalsim never needs to get hit. If you always have reactions with Dhalsim, he is always the best.
No, he's not really. He's not playing like that in this game. He's not supposed to zone. He's supposed to do both. He's not supposed to do that. He's not a traditional Dhalsim. He's so different in this game. He's very dynamic. He's like all over the place. Like if you think about it, he's kind of like think about this, right? I know Blanca is developed in a way, but the Blanca is not even maxed out, bro. Like Blanca got so much more to push. Like
Oh
think
yeah,
about.
I definitely think Blanca is that stupid, right? And
Mhm.
it's hard like not putting him in top 6, right? Because
Yeah.
if you look at what Blanca does, he looks like one of the scariest characters of all time. He
Mm.
looks like he is that broken. But it's hard when there's such a small sample pool, right? Like you have to see more players do more setups and just straight destroy people.
Mm-hmm. I think this is my list. Okay, hold up. A second. I think this is not so bad. Hold up, hold up. I think all three of them are the same. Actually, Kimberly's pretty good too. The players are just not maxing her out, but she's hella good. She's not the best, but she's not bad. But Kimberly's pretty good. Same as Ryu. Ryu's not bad.
I think like Kimberly is a worse Marissa, right? Like at any given moment it could just be in your favor. But Kimberly needs way more hits.
Wait, what? How did you compare Marissa and Kimberly? How did
No,
you do
I'm
that?
saying everything that Kimberly does is just straight bust out. Like there's not really like amazing Kimberly play. The same way there's not amazing Marissa play. Like besides for Big Bird, I don't like. I just look at characters like Marissa and I just think it's a stupid character. But because she has armor, that's it, right? But what people are doing with Kimberly is the exact same thing as what people are doing with Marissa. It's just that they can't get away with it. Like
See.
all those buttons that Marissa is pushing, Kimberly's pushing the same buttons. It's just it doesn't work out for Marissa. It doesn't work out for Kimberly like it does with Marissa.
So like, look, I know Lily's the worst, but I can't put Lily and Zangief close. But I can put Ryu and Zangief and Kimberly and Manon and Jamie all the same tier. Like, yeah. So I think this is really good. I think this is very fair list.
Oh no, it's definitely super good. I mean, at that point, right? It's pretty much like mine. I just
This is
rather
yours.
separate things a little bit more.
Yeah, this is yours. Let me see my low tier. Yeah, but you have Kimberly fucking higher than Honda and Dawson, which is fucking insane. Like, yeah, we have the same top 6 too. So like, also, if you want to, okay, obviously it would be stupid for anybody to say to discredit Kakuru's win at Gamers 8, right? Obviously, you know, nobody should do that. If somebody wins a tournament, they fucking deserve that shit. That shit's hard. Okay, but if a hater would say something, they would say like this. Well, most of the best players also did not go because they announced they gave the invitation literally like at Evo weekend.
It
So
is.
like I'm serious. That's why Taquito didn't go, Puro didn't go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, there's quite a lot of motherfuckers that didn't go because of that.
It is. I have noticed that there's two things that you could argue for the Gamers 8, and it sucks because regardless of the case, right? Like Angry Bird won, but you could say that one, like you just said, the best players aren't there, and they definitely had picks that they've already thought of picking.
Yeah.
And then the second was, I'm pretty sure a lot of these placements happened because
They didn't go.
of
Yeah.
the PS5.
Okay, let me just name the afterthought motherfuckers. Okay, no disrespect. Um, can I even say that? Because I was in the know. Can I say that, or is that rude? That's rude, huh?
I mean, I guess at that point, right? You're thinking of just top players in general, right? So it's not really mean because you are talking about just top players in general, right? Like Luffy is a top player, Hot Dog, Oil King, Ending Walker, Foulmaster.
Oh,
Like
for
they
sure.
are.
Just to let you know, Luffy was 100% there. Like that guy is a guaranteed invite. That's a world champion. You know, like I'm saying, like he's there, right? He's not an afterthought. But they're saying there's like, I mean, let me count these motherfuckers real quick again. Okay, because like I know about this already. Okay, so okay, Otani definitely not part of that shit. Okay, the group A. Okay, he's an afterthought because Takedo, Fujimura, Hitani, those guys, those cats can't go. You know what I'm saying? It's last minute. You to fucking invite us on fucking Thursday before Evo, for us to fly there Monday to go to Saudi Arabia. We don't even got a chance to go home. If we go home, we just drop off our shit and get to new, you know. So most
That
people
is
didn't
kind
go.
of crazy that they
Yeah,
really couldn't wait like a month or something.
yeah. Mind
They
you,
really chose $1 million pot
I mean they don't care.
right
They're very rich. Okay,
yeah, they definitely just threw that money in there and was like, whoever
yeah,
comes, come.
yeah. They had a $45 million tournament for Dota.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that shit happened, brother. I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling you. Their sponsors are the best that you ever seen. That shit is on national TV as well. Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
yeah. So anyways, Latif, right, does not play Street Fighter. He's gonna be there. He's part of that default. You know why? Because he's the fucking he's the poster boy of fucking he's that region. He's their gamer, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why he's there. That's understandable, right? We need one of our dudes here, you know? Okay. Okay, the guy Wes, right, that plays Jury. I'm not sure if he's there, but he's from there, so I'm pretty sure they put him in. You know?
Yeah,
They're all about that.
he was in
Yeah.
there.
Okay? The group B is like CN, Nephew, and Mr. Crimson is 100% there, okay? This is where it gets tricky. The group C. Okay, we got Punk, right? Okay, we got Kudo, definitely not. Afterthought. Mono, for sure, they put him there. For sure. Okay? Guess Mono did good in Red Bull Kumite, right? He only lost to a few, right? You know? And then Zhen is a bit on the 50-50 side. Now, I'm telling you guys this is because they invited the other Chinese players. Too many actually showed up. So Zhen there was a little bit like, you'll be getting too many invites for something that you just, you know. So, anyways, the group D, you got Angry Bird Kills You, Vega Patch, and MOV. And by the way, that's the first time us seeing fucking MOV play Street Fighter 6. MOV was an
I'm
afterthought.
actually surprised he was there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
he's obviously a solid player, but at the same time, it's like, I guess, like you said, right? Certain players didn't come, so they filled the slots.
Yeah. Yeah. So they invited for sure. They asked like Kills You and Vega Patch and Angry Birds for sure. But those two, I'm not gonna say they're an afterthought, but I'm saying like they weren't the first choice. You feel me? Like there's so many players. Okay? Like but those guys are well deserved, mind you. Because they're very strong, especially Kills You. Okay, like Knuckle Deuce bracket, look at this. This is all deserved by you. Okay, Jab Him, the one hit wonder that beat Takedo in the first week with with the Chun-Li from I forgot the name.
That's who that was? I actually didn't even know who
His
that
name
was.
is Jab Him. Jab Him. He plays Chun-Li. I think was is it in South Africa? That guy plays Chun-Li. He beat Takedo. Okay, so they put him in that bracket, right? Yeah, so that dude got 0-6, right? Destruction. And then Knuckle do Big Bird and Problem X in his same pool too, of course, right? So he's basically the free win.
That's actually crazy when you think about the pools, and you see Knuckle do Big Bird and Problem X.
Yeah, and it's a double round robin, you know? So you know they're gonna exchange games, right? As they should. Jab Him is not. So it's like whoever beats Jab Him better, like basically qualifies. So, and then you got Group F, which is nasty as well. They got NL, Valmaster, VX Bao, which is like number 2 or 3 best player in China, and Kakaru, which is fucking insane. It's like a fucking hard bracket as well. Then Group G was nasty because you got DCQ there. It's like one or number 2 best Urian, and then they put Takamura, Ending Walker, and Old King there. You know, like, and then you got Daigo's side. They got the 4 Phils, and Hot Dog, and Luffy. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of names there. That you know. But then there's a lot of them are already at Evo. They just, all right, give me the thing. There you go, hop through. Strap to Evo, hop through. That's it. Really, really good transition. Okay, yeah, I'm going through. Mind you, it didn't have to stop at 4 each pool. Mind you, it could have been 5 each pool as well. That's just how rare. That's how few people attended.
Yeah, that is interesting. What is it? There's 32 players, and then
Round robin, 8 groups, so 2 makes it out.
People.
Yeah, 16 makes it out, and then they do a double elim bracket. Everybody starts in winners. Just insane. Too many chances.
Oh,
really good, right?
That is pretty good. You actually you played a lot.
Yeah. Before you get destroyed, like, you had a lot of chances. If you didn't qualify, you wouldn't feel bad. But sometimes it will come down to one game.
Yeah, like you lost to somebody.
Yeah.
That one game where it's like everyone else is destroyed.
Yes. And now it tied. Like, for instance, look at this shit. The Cien, Mr. Crimson, and Nephew bracket, right? The score is 4-2, 4-2. Mr. Crimson is 3-3. Mr. Crimson just lost an extra couple games on like the 2-1s. Like, but it's so close. And Mr. Crimson didn't make it out just because he was such in a hard pool. And like, you got Vega Patch, who's 3-3, but his games is 7-7 technically, right? Killju is 3-3, but his games is 7-6. So he makes it out. Like, shit like that. Like, shit is close. Yeah.
All you need was 1.
Yeah, like, look at Kakeru, obviously qualifies with ease. Then VX Bao is 3-3. But the game list, the game score is 8-6, right? Val Master is 3-3, game score is 7-8. Like, bro, that's like a swing. Like, come on.
That is crazy. Like I said, right? Imagine, like, I would be super salty if, like, I played really good, and then the one guy that everyone destroys, I lost to. Like, like they just got one game, and that's it. It's game over.
Yeah, Punk almost didn't make it out because in the first 2 out of 3, he lost like 3 games, three sets to everybody, I think, or 2 sets, something like that. So he started off as 1 and 2. So the next day he had another chance, and then he won like most of his games. So he came back. He got a tiebreaker and shit. So like, I'm just saying, like, that kind of format is nice. The problem there, if you do that format a lot, which is this is an esports format, you do this in StarCraft, you know, most of the time, and Warcraft, like that, the 1v1 games. If you do this format, the up and comer players are not gonna get an opportunity because there's always gonna be pros gonna be there. So how do you now add the new players? How do you
Sam, I just
mix them in?
realized Punk is the only person who made it out with a minus score.
Oh, really? I'm pretty sure there's another one. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, shit. That is insane.
That's actually OD.
Yeah, but that's how close it is. But you need another guy like Zhen to dominate, right? Plus 6. And then Punk, Kuro, and Mono needs to be all close.
And I think the closest pool was Group F. +1, +2, -1, -2.
Yo, Group F is just bullshit. Look at that. You got that, yo, bro. You know what? That guy NL, he's my favorite. Like, I always clown him. Like, I always thought, like, look at this shit. He was a stick user, right? And then, but mind you, Street Fighter 5, he picked Ryu, didn't work out, fucking pick Akuma, right? Didn't work out, pick Cammy, then pick Luke, right? After all of that fucking changes, he switched to fucking Hitbox, didn't work out, fucking switched to Pad in this tournament, mind you. It didn't work out, he switched to fucking back to stick. And then he picks Luke and fucking Cammy. It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Now he's gonna learn JP and shit. Like,
wait, are you for real? He's done all that?
Yes, bro. I promise you. We got videos. This is not speculations at this point. You can rewatch them shits and you can see his controller be changing. Okay?
He learned Pad?
Yes, bro. Okay. check this out. It's not the controller at this point. It's you. You feel me? Like, you know, so it's you. It ain't about how you fucking input the fireball at this point. It's you.
Damn,
So,
that's actually crazy.
Yeah, so that's some new shit, you know. Yeah.
I mean, hey, like, it's like what I wrote, right? You gotta do whatever it takes.
Yeah, I know. I respect that.
Try something else, something that don't work out. I mean, I guess, you know, it could be, hey, stick with something and then go full ham and then, but you know, and I was like, nah, I want results now.
I was hating because number one, he witnessed greatness firsthand. He's seen it. He's seen greatness firsthand.
Yeah, he was that guy for a while.
Yeah, like he was. Look, infiltration was there with him. Like, what else are you gonna copy? Copy that man.
Actually, you're right? Infiltration be playing mad stuff and doing mad stuff. And I was like, yo, I mean, maybe it's just a controller. Maybe it's the character.
It ain't no controller. Like, bro, it's you. You are the problem here at this point. Like, you know, so acknowledge that and fix it. But I'm saying, like, in just general, like that is just crazy to me.
I mean, technically speaking, right? In this bracket, he was only one game away. So
one game away, but everything has to work out also.
Yeah, exactly. He was one game away. Everybody else is kind of either blowing through pools or. Actually, the worst is Group E. +7, +7, -5, -9.
Oh, that shit is a rough one. Yeah, that's a rough one.
That's just destruction.
I know they dominated, and then also Problem X could have gotten out there, but he played Lily a little bit, and then towards the end he switched to Blanca already. He gave up with Lily because he can't qualify anymore because Knuckle Dew dominated, and then Big Bird dominated, and Big Bird.
Oh, he was taking all those L's with Lily, and he still believed.
Yeah. He picked Blanca towards the end, but it was late already. It was over basically because Big Bird and Knuckle Dew basically did not lose to anybody but to themselves. Like they split their sets, 2-1, 2-1, like so that's a healthy one, you know what I mean? That's a wash. And if you got and the other two, if you guys didn't improve, there's no way. Like so I'm saying they locked the brackets already. Yeah, so it's actually nice.
This is definitely an interesting format. I never really paid attention to this because again, I don't know game or date like that. But
they're real. Like the Marvel one was quite a quick dynamic because I was a scientist, but and then I'm like a tournament player. But then Shady K is more of a scientist than me, which is like a fucking weird dynamic. I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody's more technical than me in this game. Like it was like that.
That's definitely good that you had that, right? You had
that was weird.
Like, they're gonna hit you with all types of stuff
every day.
The most grimiest, the most disgusting.
Oh, for sure.
It's like you beating those players, right, or like getting beat by them, it definitely, it obviously made you a better player.
Yeah.
Faster.
Well, Eduardo and Combo Fiend, we had these destiny matches. Like when I'm telling you this shit, Eduardo, we play first to 10 in the morning. Like so every time in the morning, let's go. I say okay. He sits there. He sits on the floor. He sits on the deck. I go fucking my station. We play. I'm gonna win on the Monday. Okay. Then we were gonna play again maybe on a Tuesday. But then we're gonna play like 3 out of 5 along with everybody. But we didn't do that first to 10 in the morning. Fucking Tuesday comes through. This fucking guy beats me. I want to run it back in the fucking afternoon. He beats me. And then this fucking guy beat me for the whole week. Then when he came up with the fucking Wolverine, Doctor Doom, fucking Virgil, the first time around, bro. Think about that. I experienced that shit before everybody else got a chance. I was dealing with that shit at home.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when I first played Shady K. I was terrified.
Yeah. It
was like 3-2 like last hit, and I just had to clutch it out. But I was like, "There's no way this is real.
Yeah, it's
there's no way this is a real game.
Yeah,
like
it's real.
I hate this game. Like
yeah, no, it's real, right? And mind you, Shady K gifted Eduardo with that Eduardo team, the Team Pierre Rog that came from Shady K. Okay, then I was like, oh shit, this is gonna get crazy. Then I was like, okay, I need to switch up my Magneto. My Magneto is not gonna cut it because Magneto's not gonna be good yet until later on because he's more technical than Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, you're definitely dealing with that from day one.
Yeah. I have to fucking keep working my Magneto. So, but for the meantime, missiles ain't cutting it. We need to learn these other assists. So I had to learn all 3 assists of fucking Doctor Doom just to compete while me loading up my fucking Magneto. And then eventually I got it, and then yeah, you know, it was like that. But like every day.
You know what's actually weird is that when you think about it, right? If you think about the player pools, like of East Coast and West Coast, and like the work ethic and all that stuff.
Oh, it's
like,
not close, bro.
Like yeah, we might not we might not have the better like opportunities, and obviously you had better opportunities like that. But like I will say, I would say most of Marvel, I had a pretty smooth path, like just road in general. Like unless I went to tournaments where things got like super iffy, like and East Coast in general getting bent over to you guys.
Yeah.
Like there was really just me and like Lullaby at that point. Like,
no, not even Mukyoe, because look, remember I went to the NLBC? I go there, I went there twice. I fucking won both events. And it was just me and you in the grand finals. And Kyohei, Ray, everybody, sure they're S tier. They're really good, but you know, you were just destroying them with any team. You were picking fucking Morrigan, all sorts of shit. I mean, you picked like a Magneto, and you were still winning. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, and Flocker, but I feel like Flocker doesn't count.
Yeah,
and then I was like, I never think of Florida like as East Coast. It's always been like they're like their own thing. The South is South, and like Florida's with them.
Yeah, like and then like that. Meanwhile, my weeklies are super hard because I have like Apology Man, I have Eduardo, Neo, Shady. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different dynamic. Plus the entire NorCal, like which is the best region in Marvel. We got too many motherfuckers here. It's like too many, I swear. We got X-Ray and mine, who both top 8 Evos as well. Like I'm saying, like that shit's rough.
It's actually really interesting because in Street Fighter, it was 10 times harder for us in the East Coast.
Why?
It was just cutthroat. Freaking
what are you talking about?
Me Dominion, Sanford,
okay. Smug, Arturo, okay.
Arturo, Rico,
okay. You got like Smug's voice, like Zeus.
Knuckle Do.
No, Knuckle Do wasn't there. Yeah, he's Florida.
He's been for a very long time.
Okay.
Actually, no, he was EMP. I think he was like he stood in East Coast for like I would say like 6 months or something. I don't even know. Because I remember even housing him at some point. Like,
that shit wasn't good. That shit wasn't strong like that.
What?
No. Bro, think about the West Coast, bro. It was like me, Ricky, Snake Eyes, Justin, K-Brad, PR Rock, bro. The list goes on. Like our shit was.
But wasn't it separated between SoCal and NorCal?
No, we're
like I'm talking about like your locals, right? Your locals, like obviously.
But why did you add Knuckle Dew?
Oh, because Knuckle Dew for like I said, when he was EMP, my man showed up to next level for like a long time, and he just rocked us all. My man was slapping us up for like a long time. I was so salty.
Because like SoCal, I mean, because we're all one state, but I'm saying we tend to like Street Fighter split, right? So we had like Julio and those cats with Kelvin, you know, and you know, like his brother that plays the Cody player, you know, Brian. Then you got like, you know, Julio play Yun, and then you got like what's his name? Yeah, obviously me, Ricky, Snake Eyes at one point, Eduardo, like those are
like
cats.
It's very interesting. Like you guys definitely had Marvel, and then SoCal had because like when I think about Marvel in SoCal compared to NorCal,
oh, no,
I
not
think
close.
about Street Fighter and NorCal to SoCal, I'm like, damn, that was like it's so weird. And then like for East Coast, it was just New York. Like
wait
that's
a
why
minute.
I feel like it's so weird.
No, wait a minute. No, think about it. Are you seriously saying that SoCal was better than NorCal and Street Fighter when we clearly have way more winners in NorCal and Street Fighter? 4.
You have what? Ricky, Eduardo, you.
Uh huh. You just say those 3, it's a wrap already. It's not close, bro.
No, but okay, so in SoCal, it's
Yeah, Snake Eyes. That's it.
Snake Eyes. Well, I mean, no, but they produced Chris T.
Yes,
And,
that was towards the end when it was done.
I mean, I guess Justin.
Uh huh. Yes, Justin didn't even play with them, but Justin is always gonna be relevant. But I'm saying like this is Justin fucking Wong. I'm just saying like Justin wasn't playing with these guys.
He didn't. I mean, I guess I'm just like going by region.
Yeah. I'm saying like that shit was not close, bro.
Show up anywhere.
That shit was not close. Like in Street Fighter 4, like that shit was not close. Like when I talk like of all times 4, that shit was not close.
Now that I think about it, where the hell is what's his face? Wow. Holy crap, I forgot his name. The soccer player.
Uh huh. Alex Myers?
Yeah, Alex Myers.
Yeah, Alex Myers wasn't that as good yet during that time. That's right.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, where the hell is he right now? I don't know why I just randomly thought of him.
Like, okay, like this is the thing that SoCal had over NorCal. They actually have a legit weekly for
Valle.
Yeah, because Uncle is there, okay? They have fucking a real structure. The Marvel community in NorCal had too much structure that Street Fighter was so dead that it would have Ricky had to do a session by herself, and then like you got like Kelvin visiting and Julio like that. It was sad. Meanwhile, with the happy Marvel community, we got the whole fucking shebang. We got some new kids playing. I got parents dropping off their kids to the house, bro, and the kids are like literally like 12 years old and shit. They want to play some Marvel. It's fucking nice.
So weird that NorCal was the only place that Marvel was bigger than Street Fighter.
It was like it was such a landslide. We literally had 4 weeklies. We had 4 weeklies for Marvel, bro. We had like and then obviously I was the leader of the NorCal, like the leader of the community. So I made sure that anybody can play with anybody. Does not matter what your skill level is. So I have to show that as example. So the players that are not within my skill level, it's not like I'm only playing fucking Eduardo, Neo, and Shady K, right? Or Apology Man. I'm playing literally with everybody. So everybody would not feel like, I don't want to play with them. They're not very good, Ryan. Well, if you guys not gonna play with the other cats, they're not gonna improve. Like I'm saying,
now what's extra weird about that is East Coast focused more on Marvel than West Coast, and West Coast was a Street Fighter spot. Like, even though NorCal was playing Marvel 24/7, like it's like the East Coast tournaments, freaking Big E stuff, right? Became like like the Marvel hub, along with like Final Round and stuff, right? South, like big Marvel stuff, and then you go to West Coast, and for some reason, like even for like SoCal regionals and stuff and NTR, Marvel didn't feel as big as it should have been.
But NCR?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's a John Choi tournament.
Oh, well.
So it was primarily a Street Fighter tournament. And also, that's the problem with NorCal, is that the Marvel and Street Fighter community are split. And the Street Fighter community has cliques. Like, it's not like they're enemies or there's beef, there's none. It's just like there's cliques. So like, let's say me, Eduardo, Ricky would play only with us, right? Kind of like that. And then, but like the LPN's crew, they play with them. Then Julio's crew, they play with them. You feel me? Like kind of like that in NorCal. And then the branches alongside with those. Okay, but the NorCal.
It definitely felt like that when I moved to SoCal. They were cliques, and I was like, I don't want to be a part of any of this crap.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to play with us? You only play with us. Fuck those guys. Kind of like that.
We're all gonna lose to Snake Eyes anyway. Like, the hell we need cliques for to be the best loser?
Yeah, fuck the cliques, And I learned that. I learned it the hard way because I couldn't play with certain players that I wanted to fucking run back in Street Fighter. That's why when I became the best player in Marvel here, I made sure that I set a different culture. Like I would play against a bad player or a new player. It don't matter. I would play because I want the next person to see like, oh shit, if Champ can do it, play with them, I should be open to play with them too. So our community was fucking sick as fuck, bro. It's so sick, dude. I'm telling you. That was by far the best community I've ever had. But it's not even close. Like everybody was legit.
FGTV land was
yeah.
was amazing. In general.
Yeah. Everybody's just nice. And like, dude, that shit was so sick. And it became a brotherhood. It was just nice.
I wish I even had like a fifth of that.
That shit was insane.